Hello and welcome to the Heimerdinger basic tutorial. In this tutorial I have given us a basic team. You should have a support champion. Soraka is a great support. She can heal and give away mana. Tristana is an ADC, attack damage champion. She deals high damage with her basic attacks. And I'm going to go top with Heimerdinger. And Nasus is my semi-top. Normally you have a jungler, but that's more complicated, so I'm just taking a bot game. I'm betting that Morgana's gonna go mid for my team, just because I like to have some stunts with Heimerdinger's turrets. So on their team, I did the same thing. I put Annie in the mid. Leona's their support. She has a lot of stuns. Trundle and Garen top, and Tristana is ADC on both teams. So in this game, I picked my champion, Heimerdinger.
Indeed, a wise choice.
Runes and masteries are something that you build after time. In the start, you just level 1, and you don't have a lot of choices. When you get higher levels offline, you can build up a nice masteries choice. So you can read other guides when you get up in a higher level. We're just gonna do the basic stuff here. I use summoner spells, flash, and heal normally, but to make it easy for you, I'm just gonna use clarity and heal. Clarity gives you 40% of your champion's mana back to you, and the heal gives you a little bit of health back and movement speed to run away or engage. In this game, normally when you see a tutorial on how to play, we're going to show you how to turn a losing game to a winning game. So I'm probably gonna try to lose on purpose and let them take whatever they want. I'm going to turn the game around for my side and win the game. So you probably have played the tutorials where they explain to you about the turrets, the inhibitors, the nexus, and champions, blah blah blah. The thing is, you have a lot of different champions. Some of them are stronger than against others, and the reason I go Heimerdinger in the top lane, with bots you don't know where they're gonna go, so they can go totally random. With Heimerdinger, you can fit in almost any lane. I'm gonna start off with a Dorn String, and I'm gonna change it to the recommended. I have made my own item list. You can do that later. I buy 1 Dorn String, 2 health potions, and a warding totem.
I concur.
And the first ability I'm gonna start with is the turret, the Q. The turrets are really good with Heimerdinger, and I see that they took my top lane.
How befuddling.
And I'm going top lane, so I hope she goes away. And I have Tristana with me. That's not a good choice, because she's an ADC, attack damage carry. So you see she bought a Dorn's Blade and a health pot.
Aha!
And Nasus is going mid. That's not what I hoped for. And on bot lane you have Soraka and Morgana. Well, with the bots you never know what to expect. So what I do in the start, I go here. The bots are gonna meet, the minions are gonna meet around here. So I'm gonna put my turret here. It's gonna take around 25 seconds for me to get a new turret. So with this one, they're gonna meet about right in front of it, and it will auto attack the minions. And when you last hit a minion, you get a lot of gold. That's why I like to use Heimerdinger, because you don't have to focus too much on last hitting, because your turret is gonna do some job for you. And you can't really focus on last hitting so much with him. You can still do it, but it's harder because your turrets are gonna help you a lot, and they're gonna attack all the time. You can't choose when to pause them. And turret placement is really important in this game for Heimerdinger. If you place them wrong, they're gonna be dead, killed, blah blah blah. You're gonna see when they come here, they're gonna meet up. My turrets are gonna take a lot of damage, and I'm gonna get gold.
You are poorly designed for this.
I got Garen and Leona, so I got their support champion and their top champion there. So both of them are melee attackers.
One step
And
closer
that's
to
really good
greater
for Heimerdinger because
understanding.
they have to go all the way over to my place to actually hit me. So I'm going to poke them a little bit with my basic
I've
attack
applied the
just to do
formula
some
for
damage to them.
success.
And as long as I play it safe and make sure that I don't get hit by anything, I'm gonna be the one who's gonna win the game. In
Stop that! You will damage
versus
my
something else than
turrets.
bots, it's of course gonna be much harder. The next thing I took here is the E. The E is a little blue electric light, and if it hits in the
Brain
middle,
over
you're gonna
brawn.
stun them. If you hit close, you do damage and you slow them. If you get stunned in the game,
it's
it
smaller
means
than the
that
diagram.
you're unable to move, do damage,
Raise
or
your what?
use abilities for a couple of seconds. For this one, it's 1.25 seconds in the start, and that gives you
The cosine
some
of your
time
root
to
divided
aim
by-
them in with other abilities and let your turrets do some damage. And
I do love a good conundrum.
see, and now I can choose depending on what champion I'm against. Normally when
What
it's
an
top champ,
uncommon
I can just
denominator.
evolve my Q because they're so strong. Against, for example, ADC champion, they have a lot of range. They can take out your turrets easily, and they will not do the
I
same
could do
amount of
that better.
damage. So against the Tristana, for example, she's gonna take out your turrets really quick, and you're gonna be in trouble. So every 25 seconds I get a new turret, and I can place it. And my turrets will automatically focus. See, now I got her, and when I basic attack someone, my
This behavior
turrets
is highly
normally
inefficient.
basic attacks the same thing. So I can choose who my turrets are gonna take damage on. Now I see that he's getting close. I can put one here, and I can stun him.
Ah, the sweet smell
That way
of
I'm gonna get the
science.
first blood. Ah, she stole it from me. That's okay. And you see that I'm losing some health here. I only have 370 of my health left.
Every problem
Of
solved is
710.
another reveal.
So I'm gonna use one of my health pots. It's gonna give me some sustain in the lane. Just to push.
Eureka!
After I take down this turret, I'm gonna start to lose by purpose. So they can take down a little bit of me. And the most important thing when you play, if you can play defensively,
They'll
try
have
to
a few
play
screws
defensively.
loose
Don't
by the
give
end
away
of this.
kills. Don't do something that's gonna kill you. And if I attack them inside the turret's range, they're gonna kill me.
I
the
put
turret
scheme in
here
schematic.
Will automatically, if it's yellow like now, in the PvP games, that doesn't show. And be careful of the minions, because they do damage, as you may
Just
see
as
now.
I
They did a
hypothesized.
lot of damage on me when I went forward.
Charge! I will not falter!
Let me fix that.
Oh, Garen was lucky. So if I basic attack her now, the turret is gonna hit me, and it deals a lot of damage, and each blow from the turret will deal more
Wonderfully
damage on
efficient.
you. So now I really need to use one more health pot. Okay, I'm gonna place the turret here.
Stand back. I am about to do science.
And the bigger minions, of course, gives you more money. If you last hit them.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
And with Heimerdinger, I'm on level 5 now, and when you get to level 6 in the game, you get your ultimate. Your ultimate is really strong normally in almost every
Bubbles
champ.
on.
With Heimerdinger, you can choose one of your abilities to make an evolved version of it.
This calls for a prototype.
Oh, how much health did he have left? 10? Okay. And also, when you play in a person versus person game, you're gonna use
Very
your
interesting.
warning totem. Normally, they have a jungler, and that jungler will come around here. And with the ward, you can actually see on the minimap when they're coming. So you need to
Not
have
enough
map
variables.
awareness when you
Not
play it.
nearly enough variables.
And as you see here, if I put my turret inside
It's
here,
smaller than the
it's gonna
diagram.
automatically focus the turret after they kill the next minion.
For great science.
So if you have a big minion there, at the point where it starts to focus your big minion, put down the turret and it's gonna start to take damage off the turret for you.
Back to the drawing board.
Bring the ranks!
So you see, I've got a
Yes,
lot
yes,
of
hurry. I have important work to
damage
get
now.
back to.
maybe.
Fascinating.
There, I got a kill. Now I'm level 6, so I learned my ultimate upgrade. I'm gonna show you all of the different upgrades. First of all, you have the turret one. It's really good in team fights and it deals a lot of damage. If you have more than one champion against you, it's always your choice.
Ally has been slain.
Except when there's an ADC, you're gonna want to use your
42.
W.
I knew it. Now.
W
What was the question again?
is a bunch of rockets that you aim to choose. And remember, you're using mana for everything here.
Order.
You can see my
Entropy.
mana.
A never-ending cycle.
Since I have half of my mana left, I'm gonna use the D, clarity, and you're gonna see the blue one here, rises right up again, 40%.
42. There's just something about that number.
And you can see, because they're melee champs, they don't stand against a chance
Just
against
as
these
I
turrets, because
hypothesized.
when they come close to me, they're gonna fuck them up. They're gonna destroy them. And if I stun them, they're dead.
What a reaction!
I can actually just stand here. In a person versus person game, I would never do this because it's gonna kill you. Okay, so I have one kill. I'm gonna go back. That's the B button. You should really hide
Wonderfully
because if
efficient.
they come to surprise you, you're gonna die. So hide in the bush, and if you have a turret, place it before and go back. Because if they now jump you, be ready with your E. If they come close, you can stun them and you can run.
Aha! 42. I knew it.
So,
now.
into the shop.
What was the
Let's
question
go
again?
to the recommended one. You have two choices. You have the Sonia's Hourglass to start with, or the Rollicum. One of them is my first item. I normally look at it in how much mana I'm using. So since I have the clarity one, I'm not using that much mana. I'm trying to be a little bit defensive about it. And which of these are you gonna build first? You can build the smaller items first. So you can start with Amplifying Tome and build your way up to the item. So if I want to deal more damage, I'm gonna use the needlessly large rod here. If I want to be a little more defensive against attack damage, this one gives me armor and ability power. And I'm getting bonus armor and ability power. Stacks up 30 times. But now I just want to have some ability power. And in the start, it might be good to have more health potions with you, but
Brain
I don't really need them
overrun.
because I'm gonna go and lose on purpose. Okay, as you see on bot, they're doing pretty fine. In the middle, Nautilus is doing pretty fine.
I theorize your defeat.
He's doing okay. Here, it might be a kill. You might kill him. Okay. So I'm gonna go and lose this on purpose. I'm gonna feed them
Every problem solved is another
because I'm
revealed.
stupid.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
Oh, I'm getting the kills.
One step closer to greater understanding.
Okay. So you see that since I used my E, I cannot use the ultimate E. My ultimate E is really good for if they're really low on health or you want to stun someone. You throw this one out and it jumps 3 times.
Working as
And
intended.
almost everyone gets stunned from it. But I almost never use it. I just use it if I need to run after someone and they've gotten far away from me.
I'll be
So
fuddling.
since I'm gonna feed, I'm going to go bot against Tristana, since she's bot. and she's got an advantage over my turrets. Let's just hope Soraka goes away because she has the ability to heal me.
Entropy, a
That's not a
never-ending
good
cycle.
thing because
Or is it?
she's really powerful at that. Okay. And running towards the jungle, you see that my cam is actually
Let me
unlocked.
fix that.
I'm gonna lock it because that's how you're gonna play it. I've been playing unlocked camera. That's when you move your cursor, the camera follows it,
Aha!
and you can see more than just the vision you have here.
Live.
It's pretty good, but you need some experience to do it.
Back, you dirty ape! Back! It's fast.
There I died, and Annie got a kill. And that gives Annie a lot of money. I got Annie too. Okay. So now I can afford the Sonia's Hourglass. This item gives me a lot of ability power and armor. Next up, normally I build the Morolonicum. I don't think I need it that bad at the moment, but the thing that is not on the recommended list that should be is on all items. You press this one, ability powers, and you find Haunting Guys. Haunting Guys can build up to Leandri's Torment. You can also go to all items and to the top and just search for it. It's much easier. So just Leandri's and you find it. Okay, so since I don't have any problems with mana, I'm gonna buy the Leandri's next. The Leandri's Torment gives you burn damage on all of your abilities, and it makes your turrets so strong, especially against tanky champions that has a lot of health, like Leona, Garen, Trundle. 3 of their champions are tanky champions. You can see that they bought Doran's Shield in the start. That's a sign that they're gonna be tanky.
I do love a good conundrum.
And Narcissus on my team is also a tanky champ. So it depends on how you're gonna build it. Okay.
Yes, yes, hurry. I
And
have
just to
important
show you
work
the power of my W.
Slain an enemy.
See how strong the W is. I almost got 2 kills there.
Did I leave the tridiminium ovulator on?
Let's just lose some damage. I'm actually losing the same damage when I go out and in, but if I
I could do that better.
if I just stayed in there, the damage would get higher and higher.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Now you see that it's gonna focus this one, so I can
Exceeding
just
turret
put my
output
turrets out,
capacity.
and now it has 3 turrets pushing the turret for me, so it takes a lot of damage, and I can easily take it out. Now I'm gonna die.
By my guidance.
Slain.
So you see that since I'm dead now, I can't do anything for 20 seconds. I always open the shop, find some items, and use my time there. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the Sonya Hourglass. It actually has a unique active stasis. The champion becomes invulnerable and untargetable for 2.5 seconds. And you're
42.
unable to
There's
move
just
and
something
use any
about that
abilities.
number.
The thing is with Heimerdinger, your turret actually deals damage in the meantime. So if you put down 3 of your turrets and your ultimate, you're going to kill everyone in a team fight. It's awesome. And as you see, I now have 3 turrets stacked up since I upgraded my Q so much. So
Order,
the first thing
entropy,
you're gonna
a
max is
never-ending
your Q.
cycle.
Almost always, if you're not up against ADC called Caitlyn, because she can take your turrets without losing any damage. So if I put my Q down here, and now I'm gold, and nothing can happen to me. I don't take any damage. Hello. Take him out, take him out, take him out. I'm not gonna help you. Just gonna farm. And by killing these minions, I'm getting stronger. Still I have 5-1.
I require my adjustable reverse
To
ratcheting
be
magnetic
able
box
to
wrench.
win a game, you need to have someone who still has kills. Or they have to play like they're stupid. And as you see, he has to go all the way around me, so I can just taunt him. And that way, he's dead.
Fascinating, isn't it?
Almost. And run away. Stun, run away. Save your E
I concur.
for either kills or run away. That way, you're always able to run away from an attack. And now that I'm feeling scared, I can use my F to heal. It gives me
Very interesting.
movement speed, so I can run away faster. And with Heimerdinger, normally you buy boots pretty fast, but with Heimerdinger, I think that his turrets are such a plus for him that you don't want to run away from them. You want to
I put
tease
the
them to
scheme
go
in
into your
schematic.
turrets. If they go into your turrets, you're gonna get a kill. And
The
kill.
sweet smell of
Kill her.
science.
An enemy has
Oh,
been
she got
slain.
killed. That's not good. Okay, let me feed
Mind your
Tristana.
nectar.
Come on, kill me. Oh, yeah. Okay, Tristana hit me, so I'm gonna go die.
You have been slain.
And Tristana got a kill. And for every kill, that you get money. And by getting money, you're gonna get stronger because you can buy more items, and items make you stronger. You also level up faster. So you see, I'm level 11, and the rest of my team is around 10, 1 in 9. Trundless level 11, 9, 9, 9, 9. So my team actually is stronger because I get kills. So I have to feed them pretty hard now, and I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna run up, let them kill me.
Not enough variables. Not
I don't want to
nearly
deal the
enough
kills
variables.
out to everyone. I'm just making one of them really strong. And I see that Tristana has 1, 0, 0. Annie has 2 kills, 2 death. So
Goggles
if I
on.
make Tristana really strong, Tristana is their ADC, and she's the one who can take me easiest of them. She has the easiest way to do it because she takes a lot of damage
Back
just
to
with
the
her
drawing
basic
board.
attacks. So I'm going to feed her and make her really strong. And if you look at the rest of my team, Soraka has 1 kill, 1 death. Tristana has 1 kill, 0 death. And Nasus has an assist, and Morgana has an assist because I was close to them when...
Order, entropy, a never-ending
I died.
cycle. Or is it?
Actually, this one I can show you. This is a great thing. When you have a jungler, this guy is a big thing. He gives you a buff that makes you stronger. So now you see that I have a blue thing around me. And that's the crest of the ancient golem. There is 2 of them, 1 in
Aha!
each jungler place. The big scary golem guy. I'm gonna look for Tristana. There you go. Hello, Tristana.
Back to the
I
drawing
mean, you're
board.
dead. Yeah, Tristana got it. No, Annie, that's good. Okay. Actually, by pressing Y, you can take away... Oh, we pushed hard there. We taken down 2 turrets. That's not good.
Your team has destroyed
It
a
has 40
turret.
health points left, so just 1 basic attack is gonna kill that turret. And by killing turrets, you get a lot of gold. Now I can afford the Leandry's Torment. It's gonna
What
do
an
burn
uncommon
damage on all
denominator.
of my enemies. And since I died, actually, I don't have the blue one anymore. Tristana stole the blue buff from me. And
Aha,
that
42.
makes her
I knew
stronger
it.
because she
Now,
gets mana
what was the
regeneration
question
from
again?
it, and she gets cooldown reduction 10%. So every ability has a cooldown of 10%
It's smaller than the
lower.
diagram.
This guy
The
is the
sweet
wizard.
smell of science.
He's also a great buff. He gives you like Leandry's Torment, burn damage from basic attacks. It's great for ADCs, but it's also great for Heimerdinger because his turrets are getting the burn
very
damage
interesting.
too. So I'm gonna take this guy, the big dragon. He's really scary, and you should be in high level when you try to take him. And be careful, because if the enemy
This will
comes
put a
now
wrench in their
and
plans.
sees that I'm with this guy, they're gonna try to steal him. And they're gonna kill me because I'm losing health points. And when I kill him, I get a lot of experience, and my team
Not enough
gets
variables.
all of my team gets
Not
gold for
nearly
him.
enough variables.
And when you get gold, you can buy items and you get strong. These guys are not so important, they're just for
I was
junglers.
keen in
You get
schematic.
gold for killing them. And you get some extra heal if you kill the biggest ones. Okay. I have to make them all tanky, looks like.
Let me fix that.
No, come on, just kill me. There we go. Kill me, kill me. Kill me. Yeah. Come on, kill me, kill me. Trundle. Hello, Trundle. There we go. Come on. Okay. So, probably what I'm gonna do now to make my team lose is just... I have 5 kills, 5 death, 2 assists. That's like if I play an average game. It's pretty hard, but the rest of my team is not that good. You can turn around the game. So now I have 5 kills, 5 death. And I have some money. And if I'm gonna use a lot of abilities later, I can use some mana regeneration. So the Moralonicum gives me 12 mana regen per 5th second, 20% cooldown reduction, and 75 ability power. Since they don't have that many AP champs are those who use magic damage. You can look at their items to see what they're building, and Annie is the only one with the ability power damage. If they have a lot of ability power, you're gonna buy the Athene's Unholy Grail instead on the recommended, because it gives you magic resist. It's a little bit less in the ability power and a little bit more mana regeneration, but it also has cooldown reduction. Also, the passive on this item restores 12% of your maximum mana on a kill or an assist, and increases mana regeneration by 1% for every 1% missing mana. So it's great if you're using a lot of mana, like a shitload of mana, or just
as I
you're scared,
hypothesized.
because they have a lot of magic damage. So basically, I'm going to show you how the jungler are going. Heimerdinger is not a great jungler, because the junglers start jungling at level 1. He's really hard to jungle with.
Did I leave the
It's
tridiminium
possible, but
ovulator
it's
on?
really hard. So what the jungler does, he gets his team to go over here to start with the blue buff, if you're on this side. So while I wait for him to start up, I'm gonna place one turret there, one turret there, and one turret really close here, and they can tank all the damage for me. They're really strong now because I upgraded so much, so I don't have a problem, but I would probably lose
Every
2
problem
of
solved
3
is
or
another
3
revealed.
turrets, taking him down. And I would also go with a thing called Smite that takes 1000 damage of minions, not
By my
champions.
calculations,
And it's really just useful if you're gonna jungle. Later in the game, we're gonna go and solo Baron, if we can do it. Actually, that's the
I
big
concur.
question. Heimerdinger is able to do it by himself, and I know that the bots never go and take him down. It's one of the problems that the bots have. They don't go and jungle.
42.
In a person
There's
versus
just
person, I
something
would be
about that
scared of
number.
that. And since I just took my red buff before I took suicide, I'm going to steal the enemy
An ally
team's
has been
jungler
slain.
red buff.
Enemy
Order,
Oi,
intervene,
oi,
and never
I'm getting a
lose
double
cycle.
kill. As you can see, I'm getting real strong here. And I can just wait for them to die. He got a double kill of my team. I
One
can see
step
that he's
closer to
almost getting a
greater
triple kill.
understanding.
Stay resolute.
And for killing him now, since he has a couple of kills,
Their ranks!
he's got 3-1.
Goggles
I can
on.
kill him and I can get a lot of money for it.
shut down.
And I got 432 gold for killing him. So
How
if you kill a
friendly.
champion that has been going on a killing streak, you put them to sleep for a couple of seconds, and the later you are in the game, the longer the dead time is
The
gonna
cosine of
be.
your root divided
Just
by...
to show you how strong the Baron is. I'm level 13 now. If my whole team came here and helped me, we could take him. Now I don't stand a chance. I'm gonna show you still.
Fascinating.
And I'm gonna put down all my turrets and see how much damage I can do on him. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna run away and try to avoid getting damage, but he's going to kill me.
I could do that better.
Easy. Executed. Baron. He's so strong. And his health regeneration is extreme. So by now his health is back to full health. At level 18 with a full build, you can take him out by yourself, no problem. But now I don't stand a chance. So every level you get a little bit more maximum health, a little bit more maximum mana, a little bit more attack. If you press the picture here, you can see hit points 1685, blah blah blah. It's a lot of information. And this is an interesting one that you're gonna see on the Heimerdinger. You know, look at this magic penetration. I got 23 magic penetration. That's 6% penetration. So if they have magic resist, 6% of their magic resist goes away. And my ability power is at 260. And cooldown reduction is at 25% at the moment.
Brain over brawn.
And that's basically okay. It makes everything, also how long I have to wait for the turrets to come back, 25% lower. Now I have 6 skill 6 stats, but one of them
Yes,
is
hurry.
for Baron
I have
Asher and
important work to get
nobody
back
got
to.
money for that. So I'm gonna die one more time. And let's try to feed... I want that money. Let's try to feed their...
I do
Why
love a
isn't
good
she attacking
conundrum.
me? Come on. Attack me. Come on, there we go. Kill me. So I'm going gold. As you see, the
One
red
step
dot
closer
over
to
my head
greater
is
understanding.
damage over time.
An ally has been slain.
You can see that's the same thing is gonna happen to her. She's getting this burn thing around her, and that takes damage over time. So I'm gonna see if I
Wonderfully
use my
efficient.
ultimate now, I could kill her so easy. And shut down. I got a lot of money for that, so that's okay. Okay, the Moralonicum. So now I'm getting a pretty decent build, and the next thing I want to do is build myself some shoes. Shoes get you bigger movement speed, so if I'm going to chase someone, they are gonna have trouble outrunning me. So I bought the basic shoes first, boots of speed, and I'm gonna upgrade them to sorcerer's shoes. That's gonna give me 15 plus magic penetration and 45 plus movement speed. The shoes you're gonna get are gonna depend on who your enemies are, but
42.
with Heimerdinger,
There's just something about
it's
that
almost
number.
every time the magic penetration shoes, because you get a lot of extra damage for it. Heimerdinger is a squishy champ. His total health is low, and
Your turret has been
he
destroyed.
cosine of
can't
your
take
root
that much
divided
damage if
by-
they focus him. He's gonna die quick. And let's just
Yeah. It's smaller than the diagram.
level up.
An enemy has
So-
been slain.
I'm level 14. It's only Tristana. Trundle is level 15. Okay, let's go up. The
Very
problem with the bots
interesting.
are they don't know that I'm
An
trolling
enemy
and
has
trying
been
to
slain.
give them free kills. They're actually scared of me because I'm dealing a lot of damage. And they are calculating how much damage
Did
I
I
can
leave the
output, and they
tridiminium
will
ovulator
start
on?
to run because they're scared of me. Team problems. No, 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 no. That's not good. There we go. Attack me.
Not enough now. Not nearly enough.
Slain.
Yeah. The
Ally has
thing I
been
got over my
slain.
head there was from Morgana. She used an ability that gives me magic. It defends me from magic damage. So if they are stunning me with an ability or pulling me, it actually doesn't work, and it takes away some damage also. So that's pretty neat ability from her. She can actually work as a support champion as well as a mid champion and a top champion, just like Heimerdinger. The problem with going Heimerdinger as a support is that his turrets are out-attacking, and they're taking a lot of farm.
Back to the drawing board.
Farm is when you take out the minions here, these small guys. And
Your turret has been destroyed.
the thing you want is to make your ADC as strong as
An
possible,
ally has
Let
been
me fix that.
slain.
and your mid, of course. The bruisers. As you can see now. Oh, let's run. That's gonna kill her. Come on. Kill me, kill me, kill me.
You have been slain.
So you see, I have 697 gold for 775. I get this one. Oh, shit. The thing about Tristana is that she can jump away. And that's a great survival instinct from Tristana. And you can look at the death recap, and you can see that Tristana did basic attack damage 1682. If you have an enemy that deals a lot of just attack damage, like Tristana, Garen, Trundle, and Leona, all of them are attack damage champions. They don't deal much damage through magic damage. Then you want to go to armor, and you're gonna find the Thornmail. The Thornmail deals 30% of the damage they deal in return before counting the armor you have, and it gives you 100 plus in armor.
I put
So
the
if you look
scheme
at me
in
now,
schematic.
I have armor there,
An enemy has
115
been slain.
armor. If you look here, that's 53% reduced physical damage. So if I get another 100 armor, that gives me like
What an uncommon denominator.
60-70%, because the more armor and magic resist you are, the less effective it is. But it's gonna take away a lot of damage actually.
Every problem solved is another revealed.
So I'm just level 14. Just let me get some damage done to me, so that they are willing. You can see that it's taking more and more damage the longer I'm staying there. And one more hit and I'd be dead.
Aha!
So the point with last hitting is to try to play defensive. If you're not playing Heimerdinger, you can see that my minions are hitting and I try to last hit
Yes, yes, hurry. I
with
have
my
important
basic
work
attacks.
to get back to.
You can see that now my minions are strong enough to take down their turret, and that's
Your
pretty
team
neat
has
actually.
destroyed a turret.
Now, Annie, come on, take me down. There we go, and I'm dead. And he got a kill. Okay, so as you see, it's a pretty tight game.
Killing spree.
They've taken a lot of turrets, we've taken a lot of turrets. It's just one turret left for us on each place, and they have 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Because basically, my team for some reason are stronger. And now I can afford the shoes, so that's gonna make me run faster. So now I have a total of 389 units per second in movement speed. That's pretty good. And that can make me run away from an enemy or towards an enemy. With Heimerdinger, like I said, your turrets are the most damage you can get. So never,
I concur.
ever run away from your turrets to survive. If they don't attack your turrets and kill them, of course. Like with Tristana, can take them out in a couple of seconds if she focuses
Enemy
your
killing
turrets first.
spree.
And in a person versus person, if they're smart, they're gonna do that. Here, the bots are not so smart and they're not gonna take out your
Brain
turrets
over
before.
brawn.
So basically, you put down all of your turrets, start with the upgrade, turret, and then Sonya.
I could do that
Come
better.
on, Annie. Use Tibbers. She has a stun every 4th spell.
Enemy rampage.
Rampage. That's good. That's gonna give me a lot
I
of
do
money.
love a good conundrum.
Come on, Annie. Kill me.
Enemy rampage.
And that's Tibbers. If you look at this, the summon of Tibbers did 417 damage on me. That's a lot of damage from just one attack. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this one, and we are gonna think about our last item. We have a couple of different versions here. We can go for, and if we look at their team, they're pretty tanky. They have Trundle, they have Garen, they have Leona, and they have a Tristana that has 4 kills, 1 death, and 0 assist. And their Annie has 6 kills, 2 death, and 3 assists. So they are pretty fed, and that leaves me about thinking about the Deathfire Grasp. I'm also looking at how they are building. So I'm gonna look their armor, and they have armor. None of them are building any magic resist, so that's really good. Since none of them are building any magic resist, I can stay away from the Void Staff. The Void Staff ignores 35% of the target's magic resist before magic penetration, so then I have around 60% ignore of the magic resist, and that's great. But with the Liandry Stormman, I don't find it very useful, so I almost never build it. But if you see, it's a lot cheaper than the other ones. Also with Rabadon's Death Cap, you get 120 ability power and increases ability power by 30%. So now I have 308, and that will give me around 428 plus 30% of that again. So 300 plus 30% of that is 30 bonus ability power. So I'm gonna 350. This one, on the other hand, gives me 120 as well, but it also has a unique active. If you're able to use the active on this one, it's awesome. So normally I would wait to be able to buy this, since I already have the cooldown reduction on 40%. That's the maximum cooldown reduction you can get, because I get cooldown from both the Moranicum and from, oh, I forgot something. I still have the Dornstring. I'm actually going to build something else first. Normally it depends on who you're playing, but the Banner of Command is awesome for Heimerdinger. If you find the Fiendish Codex, you can go to all items and find it under take away the armor and go to ability power, and it gives you 80% ability power and 20% cooldown reduction. And nearby allied minions deal 15% increased damage. So your turret deals 15% increased damage. Also transforms a nearby siege minion into a more powerful unit and grants all gold that the unit earns. And it's not that hard to use, because you don't have to use it in the middle of a team fight. You can use it from your base and still be able to do something. So I'm thinking, okay, I still have this one, the Dornstring. I can sell it again by clicking it and press sell. I bought it for 400, and if I sell it, I only get 160. So don't sell it right away, but now it don't do that much for me. It gives me 15 magic ability power, so it's like nothing. So you can see on my ability power, I have 324 ability power. I do up to 324 more damage with my abilities. And if you look here, on my, for example, E, it does 194 bonus magic damage.
Order, entropy,
My
a
double
never-ending
V
cycle.
takes a maximum of 690 plus 592. So if I use my double V ultimate, it takes 1,200-ish damage,
Order,
almost.
entropy, a never-ending
I can
cycle.
take out, almost take out any in one hit with that one. Now you see I'm getting in trouble, because I have 7 kills, 13 death, 2 assist, but I have 120 minions killed, and that gives me a goal advantage. Let's get back to the Banner of Command. We need 1,580 gold. And if my team gets some kills, they're gonna steal some shit from me. Nasus ended Annie's killing spree, 500 gold bounty for that. That's bad. I don't like that. Okay, so we have Trundle. I can kill him and get some bonus. I can kill Tristana and get some bonus probably. No, Tristan also died a second time. But I want them to take out my inhibitors. As you see, the game has lasted for 42 minutes. That's a lot of time. And that means that the game is actually pretty equal.
Goggles on!
And that's not a good thing. Okay, let's go and feed Annie a little bit so she can get some more kills and I can get some bonus money for killing her when I decide to go all in.
Aha! 42!
And remember,
I knew
my
it.
enemies are getting
Now,
stronger
what was the question
by
again?
when I let them kill me. So
Ah, the sweet smell of
I want to
science.
kill this guy because he's an asshole.
I'll be fuddling.
As you see now, I can't reach him. But
It's
now he's
gone
stupid enough to
mad.
stop and I can stun him. And he's dead.
Down.
And I got 500 gold for killing him.
Goggles on!
And now I can run up here and Annie will go and kill me. Come on, Annie. Killing time.
Testing in progress.
Enemy rampage.
Okay, she's got a rampage. And my team is pushing the minions up, so I have an advantage there. So they're gonna take some time to push it back. I can
Your
afford the
team
blasting
has
wand.
destroyed a turret.
As you see, unrecommended, you can't see the banner of command here. But there's a lot of items who use the same basic things. So if you find this one, you can press it and you can see builds into and press on the button and you find banner of command there.
Your team
Now I
has
can afford it.
destroyed an
That's
inhibitor.
great. So to
An ally has
move
been
the items,
slain.
I move it so that I can use the numbers 1, 2 or 3 instead of clicking it. So to make it active, I press 3 and I turn it into gold. I press 2 and I make a really strong minion that's gonna go and give me gold. And the problem now is, did they take down the... we took down an inhibitor.
One
That's not
step
good.
closer to greater
Okay.
understanding.
Actually, their team is in a D-advantage now, so I'm going to go and farm in the jungle. Because when I go forward to kill them, I give my team some time. That's not a good thing. And you can see that my team is really not that good. It's Nasus, he's so tanky and he can
Let me fix that.
get really strong. But as you can see, I'm starting to get really strong with all my abilities, so I don't have any problems going into the jungle to farm.
I concur.
And it takes some time before these ones get up again.
I put the scheme
It's
in schematic.
Quite important to remember that the blue guy here takes 5 minutes to come back. So I killed him around 45, so he will be back 50. So the thing is, when
I
you
could do that
try to
better.
remember it, it's gonna be hard. Just write a message there and write 45, or the time, especially 45:00. You're gonna remember, and you can just look at the team chat, and you're gonna see, okay, it's
cosine
back.
view root
Nice.
divided-
We're gonna try to take Baron again. If I do that, my team is at a great advantage because everyone gets a really strong buff from him. Oi, it's
Brain
lagging.
over brawn.
That's not good.
Aha! 42! I knew it! Now! What was the question again?
You can see I can almost take him now. I'm gonna die. 3,000, and you can see it jumps up again. You can see it just... And Baron killed me. Okay. So now I have the banner of command, I have the thing, and let's go with the final one. And we decided that we're going to go for the Deathfire grabs. The cooldown reduction, now I have a total of 40 cooldown reduction. So you can't go higher than 40%. So that's a no-no, and the blue buff really doesn't do anything for me because I have the Morolonicum and it gives me some extra mana regen. So I have, let's see, per 5th second I'm getting 33 mana each 5th second. And if I use a Q, that's 20 mana. The W is 110, and E is 85, and the ultimate is 100.
Fascinating.
So if I
isn't it?
use all my all my abilities just for fun here.
Rise, my
You can see that it went around 500. And now I have to wait for everything to come back. And
Yes, hurry. I have important work to get back to.
you can see if I try to use all my abilities all
It's
the
smaller
time,
than the diagram.
it takes a lot of time before I'm empty of mana.
I require my adjustable reverse ratcheting magnetic box wrench.
And I can still use the clarity one.
The enemy's
So-
inhibitor is respawned.
Now I'm almost empty. You can see now I can't use any abilities. And I press the D button and I get 40% back. So now I can probably use the blue buff because, yeah, it gives me something
An
at
enemy
least.
is unstoppable.
Unstoppable, that's good.
Just as I
Your
hypothesized.
turret has been destroyed.
Yes, they're gonna take down my inhibitor. And when they take your inhibitor, you want to play defensive because they get super minions. You can see up there,
Your inhibitor has
it's
been
destroyed.
destroyed.
Yeah, good shit. Okay, let's take down the dragon so everyone on my team gets some money.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
Probably just relax and go back because they're gonna kill him for me.
Killing spree.
Okay. Just for some bonus because I can't afford it and I want the bonus ability power right away. 30
I do
bonus
love
ability
a
power
good
gives me
conundrum.
possibly 30 more damage with every ability. So it doesn't sound like much, but
An
it's a
ally
lot
has been
actually. So
slain.
why not? Okay,
Order, entropy,
they have
a
taken
never-ending
down
cycle.
our
Your
inhibitors.
team has destroyed an
We did the same
inhibitor.
thing. So I'm gonna go and jungle a bit more. Just for funsies. And since I'm jungling,
By
I'm
my
still going up in
calculations.
level. And I'm getting experience from it. And it's just the notion of knowing where everything is so you can go. And that takes some
Aha.
experience. Just to know. But you can look on the map and you can see these small things here. They're all minion camps. And I can have a maximum of 3 turrets out in the same time. And the thing I
very
forgot to tell you,
interesting.
when you go away from the turrets, they get inactive. You can see that they're jumping and they get this thing going around them with some yellow shit here. And when that timer goes out,
How befuddling.
you can see they're sort of dead. They don't do anything now. But if I go back, they jump up again and get active. So stay close
Back
to your
to the
turrets
drawing
at
board.
all times. If you go away from them. And also, when you go away from them, maybe I'm gonna take him before. Yeah,
Wonderfully efficient.
yeah, I took him.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Yeah, it's dying.
Did I leave the tridimensional on?
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Good.
42. There's just something about that number.
Let's hope that they don't go for our turrets right away, so I have to go back and protect. That's an important part. Protect your base. Wait. As you see now, they're pushing our turrets instead of more inhibitors. That means that
Your
I'm in
turret
trouble
has been destroyed.
because I'm gonna lose the
Every
game.
problem solved is
Okay,
another
so I'm
revealed.
going out again to protect this.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
And the thing you want to do when they're in strength here, you can see
Order,
they
entropy,
almost took
a
both
never-ending
of my
cycle.
turrets down. That's a big minus. So now I have to stay here and protect it. Just take down this one too. That's really dangerous. I might actually lose the whole game now. The thing you want to do now is just stay defensive.
Not nearly enough variables.
Make sure that they don't win the game. Try to get some kills if you can.
What an uncommon denominator.
Shut down. Double kill.
Stun, kill, triple kill. The problem now is my base. So, now I got a lot of money and Garen, he has an ability that makes him run faster. So I can't really take him out.
Not nearly
I need
enough
to go back.
variables.
Quick.
Your team has destroyed
come
a
on.
turret.
Ah.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
And you can hear my inhibitor is respawning soon. The thing I did that was stupid now was to go far away from my base, because this one is gonna die.
Just as I
So I need to
hypothesized.
go out there and I need to use my ultimate.
It's gone mad!
Get
It's
some
smaller than the
quick.
diagram.
Okay. So
Back to the drawing
I'm
board.
gonna use my 2. Get some more. There we go. Full build. Okay. So now
Order,
just
entropy,
play
a
defensive,
never-ending
wait for
cycle.
my stuff
Where is
to come back.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning
And you
soon.
see that my inhibitor is respawned. And I don't want to lose that inhibitor now, so I'm gonna use all of my
very
power
interesting.
to stop the minions from taking it down, or the enemy champions. Because if they take this one, I have to wait more time before I can go aggressive again. They only have 2 of the inhibitors, so I'm
42.
just gonna
There's just something about that number.
farm a little bit here. And you can see this guy. This is the actor I was talking about. This guy is a little guy, and I'm using this one, Banner of Command.
I do
And he's
love a
big.
good conundrum.
So since they didn't take down this one, I can just push this lane. And I can probably survive. The thing is now that they can backdoor us, because since they didn't take this one is down, they can actually just go in and take down my things. And turret here really normally never gets any extra health points.
Aha! 42.
Almost never,
I knew
but-
it. Now. Yeah.
Enemy has been slain.
It's gone mad! Ah, the sweet smell of cider.
He got me. That's scary. So now they got 500 gold for killing me. And I have to wait 64 seconds. That just might be the game. If we're unlucky. So be careful. Don't do stupid things like that. Because you're gonna die. And watch out for the big, strong super minions. They deal a lot of damage. My Tristan almost died just by attacking them. Because she got too close to them. And bots are stupid. As you can see, they're just running through to get kills instead of defending. But this one is probably gonna respawn soon, and that's a big plus. So I want to keep all of my lanes now pushed far, so they can't go and take it, because as I said, bots are stupid. In a person versus person, they would try to sneak around the jungle and just take out my inhibitors. Because if they can take them out and sneak around instead of pushing, they get super minions, like Morgana is here now. She's taking it out before her minions. She's taking some damage, but now I'm getting super minions here. So they're gonna spawn super minions. And I survived the game. Now I have the full build, and I have some money. So I'm gonna upgrade my shoes. And since I'm on a losing streak, I'm gonna buy Home Guard. The Home Guard gives
I'll be
me
fuddling.
Enemy killing spree.
this bonus speed in the base if I go into the base to cover myself up. So I want to go
Aha!
and push down the lanes.
Your inhibitor is
My inhibitor is
respawning
respawning soon. That's a good thing. Okay, I want this one.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Now
Goggles
for me.
on.
And I can just go away and I will get it probably. If not, I failed. Yeah, I got it.
Let me fix Ah, the sweet smell of science.
You have slain an enemy.
So just let her go through you.
I put the scheme in schematic.
You have slain an enemy.
And you can see that my health is really low, so I'm going to go and get some more mana
Every problem
with the blue
solved
buff
is another revealed.
just to get stronger. And I have to watch over the map that nobody on the other lanes are getting pushed. This way I can actually win the game. Probably I'm not going to get in any team fight, so I can just use my ult. And I'm going back. And I still have some money. So I'm gonna take away everything. I'm going to go here and go to consumables, since I have the full build. The elixir of fortitude and brilliance. Just buy one of them because they only last for 3 minutes and they don't stack. So I have bonus magic damage and bonus health and damage for 3 minutes. That's great. Now I have to push here because they are gonna take down my turret otherwise. You can see I'm level 18 now. That's the maximum level. Probably everyone is. That's gonna be normal in a long game for you, that everyone is 18. That's your maximum level and it's great for you. So by using the Deathfire Grasp, I can focus down one player and I can press 2 and choose the player I want to do, and that player will lose a lot of damage. Since I have the full build, I can actually go, and my lanes are covered pretty good. I can actually go in and take the Baron Nashor alone, solo him. When you do this in a PvP, they're gonna notice that you're away from the map and they're gonna go check him, and they are probably warding him with this one. So they can see that he is there and that we are attacking him. So now I'm going away, just let my small turrets take the heat. Put down a new one. This way, you can see his health is just dropping. And I took him out. I don't have my ult, but it's only 20 seconds and I can use it again. And I have to wait for new turrets. But it doesn't take that much time. And everyone on my team got increased attack damage, ability power, mana regeneration, and health regeneration. It's massive, it's great, and it's important for the late game. So, wait, that was the miss.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
I just want to scare her away and
Brain over brawn. Rise,
take down this
creation.
turret. The turret taking down, you can put down your ultimate just to take down the turret, because it's so important to take them out. Because now I can take out this and get super minions. And I turn around the game and their team is now the one in trouble. And focus is really important. You can see that they're Tristana and... Oi, shit.
What an uncommon denominator.
As I said, he's really squishy and that's really dangerous.
It's smaller than the diagram.
And now just to run away.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
Double kill.
And you gotta see when
I
it's
concur.
good to go in or not. They got me.
An enemy has been slain.
But at this moment, my team is pushing them, so it's not that dangerous if I'm dying, because my team is actually gonna do some stuff here alone. It's a team fight, not just you. You play with your team, not against them. As you saw, my health was low, and my Soraka, my support was healing me, so I had full health. That's great in the team fight. And when I died now, I have to wait 50 seconds, but I got 3 of them out, so they also have to wait. And they're missing those players, and that's really strong. So 30 seconds for Leona, 30 seconds for Trundle, and 40 seconds for Tristana. And I have still so much money. If you bought something that you're starting to regret, okay, let's say I don't want to use my Home Guard shoes anymore because
Executed.
I don't need the shoes. I want more damage. Ah, we won. So after you take down all the turrets, you take down this one and you win. And if you press continue now, in a person versus person, you can see everyone's damage. Here you can only see my damage. And if you press the grid, first you can see here 15 kills, 17 death, 4 assist. And 20k of gold, 20,000 gold, and 212 minions. Minions not that good, and the gold pretty good, but I did 59,591 damage. And as you can see, physical damage 2,000 to champions. This is just the champions, not the minions, not the monsters in the jungle. I did almost 60,000 damage to other champions. And magic damage was 56 out of 59,000 damage. And total damage with the minions and the monsters in the jungle was 288,000 damage. And if we look at how much damage I took damage taken 48,000. So I did 11,000 more damage than the one I took, and I was going out there like crazy. So with Heimerdinger, play defensive, play careful, and try to look at the situation, try to see what they have on their team, and you can win every team fight if your team is good. And of course there's always someone that is bad and starts flaming you and will get really mad, because this is a toxic game. People, if you do something wrong, they're gonna start getting mad at you. My tips then is press tab button and ignore the player. They're not gonna say anything positive, just ignore them, and because they destroy your game, because you're getting affected of what they're telling you, and blah blah blah, you suck, blah blah blah, go get cancer and die, blah blah blah. It's not anything that's gonna help you in the game. If they're trying to help you and give you tips, of course that's good. Heimerdinger, you should do this and this and this, blah blah blah. Take the tip, live with it. It's great. So good luck with Heimerdinger, and I'm gonna make another tutorial with a little bit more advanced one, where I show how I can take person versus person one and go all in.